there is huge upscale of FPOs, and government policies are also supporting for formation of FPOs. Maybe in next 5 years. Actually, I wanted to share one idea of government of India. Prime Minister was telling that when NABARD chairman was telling, when we were talking about 10,000 FPOs, it is not 10,000 FPOs, it is going to be 1 lakh FPOs. So that is the promised potentiality, and government of India is thinking of converting all our packs into FPOs in future. And the vision of government of India is that in next 5 years, there should be no farmer in India who is not shareholder of an FPO. So that is the kind of potentiality being envisaged by government of India. Now coming back to okay, potentiality and vision, everything is fine. Coming back to the potential existing situation, many FPOs are doing very well. They're taking off. There are three situations where FPOs have really taken off and doing good big business. And there are FPOs which are just now gathering storm, and then they're trying to take off. And third, there are FPOs which are laggards, which are not able to, like in banking terms, we can say performing FPOs, standard FPOs, substandard FPOs, doubtful FPOs. We can classify. So coming back to the key challenges are also very big in a country like India, where the diversity is so much, and where farmers' demands, and it's also a dual subject of state and center. So there are so many issues, challenges. And coming back to FPO, since we are traversing across the country dealing with FPOs, we very clearly tell, please make it a point. Those FPOs which have done, which are doing 6 lakh rupees business turnover per month, 6 lakh rupees business turnover per month, with at least 10% operational profit, they are only going to survive. I will explain you little bit about why this 6 lakhs and all. You know, business turnover means net sales. Those FPOs which can do 6 lakh rupees average, I am telling, it is seasonal variation, and sometimes the during slack season business may not be there, and in peak season business may be double. On an average, if an FPO does 6 lakh rupees business turnover with 10% operational profit, that means 60,000 rupees. With 60,000 rupees per month gross income, they can make good the expenses like FPO, CEO salary, and then audit expenses, and then other incidentals like electricity, rent, audit charges, meeting expenses, travel charges, training expenses, those things. They can make good. For example, on an average, an FPO CEO gets around 20 to 30,000 rupees per month, balance 30,000 rupees on other expenses. They will be able to make break even, leave alone giving dividend to the farmers. So this is the situation. We are classifying FPOs into two categories, which have been doing 6 lakh rupees business turnover, which are not doing. Okay, then there may be so many reasons why they are not able to do. There may be so many reasons why they are able to do. So coming back to, we are doing a situation analysis. So what holds them to from doing this 6 lakh rupees business turnover? Is it value chain related challenges? Is it bank linkage related challenges? It is governance related challenge. Is it members related challenge? Is it management related challenge? Sometimes is it POPI related? This NGO who promoted the FPO, is it the challenge related to them? Or is it seasonality like corona or some drought, floods, cyclone? So situation analysis and do the gap analysis. Money you have to really do benchmark where they are. Suppose one FPO is doing 4 lakh rupees business turnover. So balance gap is 2 lakh rupees. So how to make good 2 lakh rupees? What makes them? If they get bank loan, can they do 2 lakh rupees more? If they get some grant support, if they get some market linkage, if they get some board member support, which is not coming. So you have to do this kind of gap analysis and then really do. This is the real serious business. Unless you do this exercise, the FPOs are slow, sooner or later, they are going to be in rates, and it is very difficult to bring back them to regular business because uh, grant support for FPO is limited. Just 10 days back, I was in Eluru for NAM training programs for FPOs to CEOs. And one CEO told, why you are not able to do 6 lakh rupees business turnover? He's telling, sir, grant support has stopped. I told, this is the mindset. Grant support is not perennial. It's not Ganga Nadi, which was perennially. They should have some, by the time grant support ends, they should have build up the business in such a way that they are not grant driven, but they are driven by business. So this kind of, unless you do situation analysis and find out where exactly the FPO stands as far as uh, the business turnover, it is. So with this backdrop, so the real challenges are many. We have 85% of operational holdings less than 2 hectares, and productivity is very less. Productivity of our this one is very less, and normally our farmers are producing for consumption, and limited market surpluses are there, and value chain is very weak. So these are all the known. But one opportunity that is coming emerging is India is a burgeoning economy. There is burgeoning middle class. There is burgeoning peri-urban areas. Our consumptions are going up like anything. As you see in this table, this consumption of this is already 6 years old. The latest one says India is already number one country in milk production, vegetable production, meat production, and then paddy production, and then sugar production. You take major agriculture commodities, we are number one. So there is a, actually we are all in our generation, we are all located in a very transit and dynamic situation where there is forward opportunity, where there is backward pullback due to structural reasons. So next slide. So we have to understand the situation. But since the assignment I have been given is to find out the exact situation of FPOs now, situation analysis, and then possible solutions. I will confine my this session to more what are all the remedies possible and what are all the possible scope for bringing back our FPOs to this one. So these slides are we are explaining what kind of potentiality you have. Okay, next slide. So coming back to next slide. These are all changing scenarios of households, workforce, growth rate. Next. So we have to keep in Okay, next. These slides, I will be happy if you share this. If you take this copy of this, already I have submitted, I have sent it. You can make use of these slides for your studies also, your learning. Okay, next. So coming back to our FPOs, as I was discussing, uh, the first let us discuss about the opportunities. Let us discuss as we are finding out. We have also done a impact study for NABARD and why what is the exactly the reason for FPOs to not take off, or what are the reasons that made FPOs to take off. There are FPOs. Even I am telling you about the millet-based FPOs only. There are some FPOs which have already crossed 5 crore rupees business turnover, and which are so there are some FPOs which are almost they have actually closed down because of different governance and business reasons. So coming back to opportunities before them, the number one opportunity is huge support from Government of India. There is Agriculture Infrastructure Fund, there is RKVY, there is Mission for Integrated Horticulture Development, there is Prime Minister's formalization of microfood processing. That's a huge opportunity available. So there are opportunities for FPOs to n number of opportunities. You name it, there is an opportunity for this. And another big opportunity is bank linkages. Five years back, we were struggling to get bank linkage for this FPOs. But now that is not the situation. Banks are having all, there is no bank which is not having FPO lending policy. You name any bank, there is an FPO lending policy, and banks are also being given targets. They are also coming forward. Bank linkage should not be an issue at all. It depends upon the rating tool they apply, and so this is a big opportunity. This is one big opportunity that bank linkages are available for investment funds, both as working capital and as capital investment. Third big opportunity is linkage, this JLG, joint liability group linkages. Even farmers farming groups, informal groups, five members, 10 members groups, they can avail bank linkage because 85% of our agriculture is tenant farmer, tenancy based. There are tenant farmers who are doing real cultivation, but they are not able to get any bank support because they don't own the land. And bankers are not willing to finance them because there is no, because already landlord is creating charge over the land and he is availing the loan. So these tenant farmers are left with money lenders only. They are borrowing at 2 rupees, 3 rupees interest, and it's really not working. So now Government of India, there is an RBI guideline itself to lend to JLGs. These giant liability groups are big opportunity. Even tenant farmers can form giant liability group and they can leverage. For example, in our project area where we are intensively working, North Coastal Andhra Pradesh, comprising of Vizag district, Srikakulam, Vijayanagaram, East and West, we have already linked around 20 crore rupees bank linkages through JLGs. So that is another big opportunity available to FPOs. I'm discussing about opportunities, and then I will also discuss about the possible challenges and solutions. So this is another big opportunity. And interestingly, major our JLG banking case has come from district central cooperative banks. They have a very good policy to lend to JLGs. In addition, NAPCON, this NABARD itself has formed an NBFC, NAPCON. They are also very liberally lending to our JLGs. So this JLG will have a multiplier synergy effect. For example, you can facilitate JLG loans. You means your FPO can facilitate JLG loans, and in the process, you can enroll them as shareholders. You can increase their share capital contribution. You can also use that linkage for their upfront finance of their crop produce, which you can procure and market. So these are all big opportunities available for FPOs. Unless if you really seriously leverage JLG potentiality, there is going to be a huge turnaround in FPO business. So this we have experienced. I am sharing my experience, which was really encouraging, getting JLG bank linkages to our shareholders. But you have to be careful about this. You have to make sure that these JLG members are mandatorily their shareholders of our FPO. That is one very important uh, uh, rider, and they must contribute to share capital. They must contribute to the patronage of the FPO. They must be active members of the FPO. Then only you can facilitate bank linkages so that it is easy to it accelerates your business. So this is one opportunity. So I'm coming with basket of opportunities available for FPOs with regards to finance. You have bank linkages, you have a lot of government support, you have a lot of grant support, and you have a lot of JLG support so that you can really upscale your business turnover and reach the benchmark, your target of 6 lakh rupees per month business. So this is the area of finance where we can. Now we'll go to the next stage of value chain related challenges and opportunities. Now briefly I will stop here for your questions. Am I really communicating properly? Is it interesting? Because I have been assigned with the subject of situation analysis of FPOs and way forward. So I am just passing over for you to have any remarks, or you want to discuss anything, raise any point. Kindly make a point. Otherwise, I will go to the next subject of value chain. Are there any questions?
A wonderful session, sir. Wonderful session. So practical and so near to earth. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other remark? Any other?
So in most of the cases,
Okay.
these CEOs, they themselves doesn't have that much of vision about FPOs, the realities of FPOs, the problems of FPOs, the prospects of FPOs, or any such proper profit-making projects. Sir. That's a very big problem.
True. See, FPO vision, there are different stakeholders. The NGO which has promoted, the shareholders who are farmers, the board of governance who is representing the farmers, and management, the CEO, and these stakeholders, and secondary stakeholders like bankers, government line functionaries, and tertiary stakeholders like markets, processors. All these people should be on same page. This is a nation building process, and it's a win-win situation. Everybody is winning, nobody is losing. If we get to that kind of vision, definitely it is going to work. So all the FPOs which are working very well, they are into this vision mode only. It is everybody's opportunity. So coming to this finance and all, if you really you should not have any reason that you don't have enough capital to fund your value chain activities. It should not be the reason, because government is coming out with so many programs, so adding so many programs every month. New program is coming. For example, Prime Minister's formalization of microfood processing. You please Google this program, PM Prime Minister's formalization of microfood processing. There are so many opportunities starting from 50,000 to 5 crore rupees, and so easy. And FPO, there is no FPO which is not doing microfood processing. FPO value chain itself is microfood processing. So you can definitely leverage this kind of grants. These are all big support available. If you don't leverage, in sociology, there is a term called wastage of commitment. Government is wasting its commitment unless we know and unless we leverage them, make use of them for the ordinary farmers. So that's exactly why. So coming back to next thematic area of value chain. So value chain is one area where FPOs get stuck up. Our FPOs are not able to do modest business, or they are not able to have hands-on uh, experience in value chain development activities. As you are aware, value chain is nothing but set of activities from pre-sowing up to consumption. There are several set of activities, but there are several activities, set of activities ranging from pre-sowing, soil preparation, seed production, sowing, and then intercultivation related this one, and then harvesting, and then processing, and then packing, storing, marketing, labeling, so many activities. So coming to this value chain activities, there are some FPOs which are stuck up in this because they may not be having know-how, they may not be aware of the opportunities available, they may not be aware of the technology available. This is one area where FPOs are stuck up. So it should not be, because again in value chain thematic area, there is so much of technology available. Nowadays, agriculture, actually nobody should curse. It's unfair to curse agriculture because so many new modern techniques, new value chain activities have come. You take seed, there are excellent cultivars, there are excellent hybrids, there are excellent machines available for agriculture operations. There are excellent processors available, excellent weed management, excellent even drone technology. Nowadays, drones are available for so many agriculture operations, and excellent harvesters, excellent facilities for storage, and small machines for processing. And again, coming back to packing, excellent cottage level packing machinery. You name it, there is a very good advanced technology available, global level technology available at cottage level for our agriculture. So value chain, it's more a perception related issue than supply related issue. In name, we will give you up. I'm telling you, as a team, we can give you upper solution for this opportunity, for this value chain. So value chain is one area where earlier people were afraid of processing cashew. People were afraid of processing red gram, tur dal. People were afraid of processing paddy. People were afraid of processing oil seeds because of the scale, because of the extraction quality parameters and all. Now, small machines at cottage level, at FPO level, are addressing all these issues. We have FPOs which are processing cashew, we are having FPOs which are doing rice processing at a very low scale, on par with the big rice mills. And we have FPOs which are processing dal. We are having FPOs which are processing cashew, oil seeds. So you may be also doing, if you do these reels in YouTube or if you do the Instagram videos, there are so many machines available. You name it, we can send you the link for that particular value chain operation. So value chain really is more to do with investment, more to do with the awareness, more to do with the training and skill development with regards to this. So this is another big opportunity for value chain. Second big opportunity is people like you can link them to self-help groups, because in India there are no self-help groups which are not getting bank linkages. So they're having, in if you take state like Andhra Pradesh, nowadays they are talking about 20 lakh rupees per group bank linkage. 10 lakhs is very common, 5 lakhs is ordinary. And they are all struggling for investment opportunities with what to do with the 20 lakh rupees. So if you can really converge with them in value chain development activities, it's a real win-win situation. They can potentially invest their bank linkages and you can have a potential value chain development activity rolled out at your level, at your FPO level. So this is a really a game changer. And this is another big opportunity. Another big opportunity is institutional support. Many people are not aware. You name the activity, there is a institution. For example, ICR is running around 230 institutions. There are 6,000 scientists working on value chains across the country. You name the crop, there is an institution already working on end-to-end solutions. Only thing is we are not converging with them, we are not leveraging them. So if you really wanted to have a serious business with FPOs, you have to really map out what are all the potential ICR institutions. This leave alone ICR, there are KVKs. There is no district in India where there is no Krishi Vignan Kendra. There are dot centers. There are regional agriculture research stations. There are universities, colleges. In addition, there are line functionaries. So you have to really map out these kind of services available and seriously work with them. And nobody can refuse to work with FPO because they are all mandated to support FPOs. If we talk to any agriculture officer, any veterinary officer, they say, sir, seriously, we have got targets to work with FPOs. The KVKs, all Krishi Vignan Kendras are equipped with, they are having potential resources to support FPOs. Only problem is our FPOs are not working. They are in silos. They are working in isolation and they are not able to contact them. They are not able to leverage the. These are all government money. These are all state taxpayers' money, and we have to leverage them. And with this support, definitely there is going to be huge turnaround in FPO business. If you take any case study of successful FPO, no FPO is successful without leveraging these resources from regional agriculture research station or KVK or line functionaries, dot centers, agriculture colleges or universities. There absolutely there is a huge game changer. For example, ICR is itself is having 230 regional research stations, well funded and very, very resourceful. For example, I will tell you one case study. In Eluru district, there is one Krishi Vignan Kendra, which is spreading their own this moong dal seed. So they wanted to have a target of 200 acres moong dal cultivated in around farmers, in farmers' own fields. It's virus-free moong dal. So they have a drone for spray. So one FPO has taken the opportunity and they have signed an MOU with this KVK and they have taken responsibility of spraying 200 acres of this moong dal through the drone is owned by KVK and pesticides are all this one is provided by KVK and these people are job working at rate of around 500 rupees per acre and that has become a huge stream of income for the FPO and incidentally all the 200 acres farmers are their shareholders only. So see the opportunity being created through KVK. And which FPO will make loss if they do this kind of business? Only thing is our vision has to broaden, that's all. So this is one area where there is now I'm telling the case study of one KVK with the drone. Like this, there are so many weeders available, so many plows are available, so many mulch material is available. You name, and the opportunities are very many. For example, one FPO again in Eluru district, they have taken the agency of this battery sprayer by names that it's a Gurgaon based battery sprayer. In market, it is available at 3,200 rupees. And this FPO has made direct contact with them and they are able to procure it for 1,800 to 2,000 rupees. And they are marketing at 2,200 rupees. This battery sprayer, simple battery sprayer, 2,200 rupees. And they are making huge business in it. And they are directly sourcing it from Gurgaon manufacturer and they are getting good margin. Farmers are also very happy because it's 1,000 rupees difference from general market. FPO is giving a 1,000 rupees less. In the process, FPO is making 200 rupees profit per sprayer. So this kind of vision, if you envisage, another big business is tarpaulins. Tarpaulin manufacturers from Haryana. They have sourced it from Haryana and they are able to supply at 1,200 rupees, 1,300 rupees, which is 2,000 rupees in the market. So this kind of, as I was telling, some infrastructure issues, we can get all the support from government grant supports, bank loans, and professional approach. If you really say our CEOs do not have this kind of professional approach, you please refer them to us. We will train them. What are all the opportunities available in this kind of small businesses? I am advising you, don't rely on one single value chain. It should be livelihoods basket approach. Because if you rely on only one paddy value chain or maize value chain or particular wheat value chain, it is seasonal. Rest 9 months, you have to pay the salary to CEO, you have to pay the rent to the office, you have to pay the electricity bill, you have to pay the auditor. So you will not be able to get support. So if you spread it to livelihoods basket approach and map out what are all the livelihoods activities being pursued by our members, and there are solutions for every. For example, in this PPT, you can see the picture. In Medak district on Telangana, they are dumping tomato because there is no price. But in another FPO, in Nellore district, what they are doing, they are solar drying this tomato and making tomato powder. And this tomato powder, you know the cost, 160 rupees for 200 grams jar. And it is being used in all our recipes. A simple intervention. Solar dryer hardly costs 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees for 3 tons capacity. And any FPO can afford with bank loan or with grant support. There is grant support available under IMHD, RKVY, AIF. So it's only our mental gap. It's not a physical or opportunity gap. It is mental gap. Our FPOs are not professionally trained to do this kind of linkages. This is one area where unless you spread your FPO with across different livelihood support activities, it's not going to help. So these are all value chain related activities. Milk is another opportunity. Today, buffalo milk is 70 rupees per liter in India. 70 rupees per liter. And buffalo ghee is being sold at 1200 rupees per kilo. Cow ghee is being sold at 3000 rupees per kilo. So there is huge opportunity available. You take chicken, you take sheep. Nowadays in our villages, there is no village where there is no semi-stall-fed rearing sheep unit. Every village is having dozens of semi-stall-fed sheep rearing units. This goat is another. Yesterday, Prime Minister was emphasizing about goat farming. Goat is again another big opportunity for FPOs. Betul goat is giving 2-3 liters per day, and goat milk is being marketed, especially in Haryana, Punjab. This is a big business. So another big opportunities in goatry, in poultry, in small ruminants, in dairy. So what not? There is a huge opportunity, and we have to really leverage this value chain activities and diversify them. Don't rely on only one activity and rely on technology. Technology is available. Only thing is we may not be aware. We may not be leveraging them. If we can really leverage technology, there is abundant scope for our FPOs to get this. But keep in mind, your mission is to achieve 6 lakh rupees business turnover. Unless you do this, unless you do gap analysis, find out is it related to value chain, is it related to bank linkage, is it related to governance, is it related to members, is it related to markets. So kindly do this situation analysis, you will be a successful FPO. Don't get disheartened and contact us for any kind of technical support. Not that we are experts, but we can definitely know where the experts are and leverage these ICR institutions. 220 institutions are there, 6,000 scientists are working, and they are working on lifetime. For example, if you take pomegranate, some group of scientists in Sholapur are working lifetime on that. Why don't you leverage them so that you can get a successful pomegranate value chain? Today, I have my neighbor farmer. He's claiming he has got 20 lakh rupees for 2 acres in pomegranate. So imagine if our farmers reach that kind of level, which is possible, we can definitely uh, get this break even. So this is value chain related area. I will pause for a while. If you have any questions, specific questions on value chain related opportunities for FPOs, you kindly post them. You can type or you can ask me for 2 minutes. Then I will go to market related issues. Any question on value chain related FPO opportunities, challenges?
So one thing, we
please.
have a great technology, we have good scientists, and we have marketing opportunities, good seeds, and other processing facilities. Everything is there. But here, what I understand is there is a gap between the knowledge that is farm to land, lab to land. There is a gap. If there is a single window system in every panchayat, so that a farmer can approach that particular spot where from they'll get all the inputs required for their agriculture needs, whatever it is, the availability of seeds, the technological details, the marketing, processing, everything, banking also, banking support. If there is a single window system, by integrating all the line departments in each panchayat, like an investment cell or FPO help desk, something like that, it will be a boost to the farmers who are lacking sufficient knowledge in all the aspects of agriculture production.
No, exactly. Your question itself is solution. That kind of single window should be FPO. FPO, if you go through the objectives of FPO formation and why NABARD or other agencies are supporting, you can see FPO has to create that kind of single window opportunity. FPO should be the one-point solution for all these issues, because FPO is owned by farmers, it is supported by NABARD, it is having legitimate right to work for farmers, and many of our agrarian related solutions can be addressed by FPO. Even in my opinion, now there is unrest going in country for MSP, better MSP. Actually, I am finding it very odd that our FPO should have done this. Our FPO should have demanded this. Our FPO should have come out with a solution. This is FPO's basket. It's not any individual farmer. They can work on these things. For example, I'll tell you there is one Sabala NGO which is working with IIMR and they're millet-based FPO in Vizag district, Vijayanagram district. And they are already having 5 crore rupees millet processing unit, end-to-end millet processing from harvested produce up to making eatables with millets, even with export potential, the end-to-end solution, and it is supported by Prime Minister's Formalization of Microfood Processing, Agriculture Infrastructure Fund, NABARD grant support, bank loan, and then FPO's own resources, and they are able to cater to huge farmers' production needs, production and then market needs of millets. And these people are not at all worried about MSP for Jowar or MSP for the foxtail millet, because they are already into that. In fact, for them, MSP is nothing. They are getting far above MSP prices. And interestingly, this is owned by the members themselves. It's not any private ownership.
Sir, what's the
And
name of
government is lining up to help them. NABARD is lining up to help them. Even markets, they are falling in line for their produce. Packing solutions, branding solutions, whatnot, everything is being worked out. So value chain, this kind of thing, single window catering to the needs of farmers, FPO should take the responsibility. It should be the FPO's honest to leverage. You have to talk to the KVK. How many of our FPOs have talked to KVK? KVK is paid for that. It is meant for that. They are getting salary from our taxpayers' money. And they are very, very happy to, and excellent people. They are happy to serve us. Only thing is we are working in cocoons. We are working in a silo. where we are not looking for outside. So this is value chain. Your question is very apt. We should have single window kind of, but government cannot create this kind of single window. FPO has to don the role of a single window. For example, in Andhra Pradesh, the government of Andhra Pradesh has come out with RBK, Right to Bharosa Kendra. I told when FPOs are there, there is no mandal in Andhra Pradesh where there is no FPO. They should have delegated the responsibility of RBK to FPOs. NABARD should have worked on that way. So this is FPO potentiality is huge. But why I am telling, there are FPOs which are doing 10 crore rupees business, 50 crore rupees business. If you go to Coorg area in Karnataka, there is one FPO which is doing 50 crore rupees business and their value chains. So this kind of potentiality when it's there, we have to leverage them. So coming to market opportunities, FPOs as market opportunity. In fact, government is very sincere in creating market support systems for FPOs. For example, we have ENAM. How many of our FPOs have registered with ENAM? You are all aware about ENAM, Electric National Agriculture Marketing System. All our designated mandis, farmer, this right to mandis, AMCs are their grid of this ENAM. And there are excellent facilities. For example, in INA, take your produce to INA, AMC for marketing. Your FPO itself can be designated as a collection center, selling point. Suppose, for example, you have 100 metric tons of tur dal. You need not take this 100 metric tons of tur dal to AMC for marketing under INA. You can designate your FPO go down itself as, and it will come to the grid and they can do online virtual marketing and they can pick up your produce from your go down. You need not go. So that kind of facility. And you name the product, there is ENAM facility. There is no product in where there is no ENAM facility. So this is one big dark horse. We are not able to leverage the potential of ENAM. And nowadays, marketing information, marketing intelligence, price discovery, everything is available at our palm top. With our mobile, we can know where's the price available. And there are Kisan rails. You can take your produce to Ajatpur Mandi market. You can take your produce to Bombay market, Navi Bombay market. And they really, small farmers are doing this. For example, in Rajahmundry, one of our FPOs, they have taken mangoes to Ajatpur Mandi market through train. And they got bumper price. So marketing opportunities are really, unless if you scale them, the opportunity is really good. Marketing opportunities are abundantly available because now market intelligence and price discovery systems are very transparent. They are available at your, if you Google, just you say what is the acid lime price today in Eluru, which is the biggest acid lime mandi in the country, you will get the prices. You will get the potential buyers list. So absolutely marketing, and unless you have a scale, unless you have quality parameters, with regards to marketing, you have to have control of 6 parameters. One is what is your quantity. Second is what are your quality parameters. Number 3, what is your point of delivery. Number 4, what is your packing. Number 5, what is your expected price. Number 6, what are the payment terms. Number 7, what is GST related issues. So if you have control of this, there is market. If you have product, you tell me, I will help you to get contact with potential buyers for your produce. In fact, we are in a situation where buyers are looking for you and you are looking for a buyer. And contact has to be established. And so many startups have come. Ninja Market, Alibaba, so many markets. If you can even in Amazon, you can create your own e-commerce portal. If you go to Amazon, you can create with WhatsApp, you can market. There is a how many of you know that WhatsApp has got a e-commerce option? You can probably sell your product. With Instagram, with Facebook, you can sell your product. There are excellent trainers for this. If you want to get trained on this digital marketing, you please tell me, I will link you to good trainers. So digital marketing has boundless. Now globe is a village for digital marketing. As long as your produce is appealing to them, as long as you are able to make good dent in your marketing skills, there is a huge potentiality in digital marketing. If any FPO is complaining about lack of market potentiality, there is some perception related issue. It's not related to any real market. This one, you name the product, we can link you to. And there are so many. We have a WhatsApp group, Agri Resource. If you put your product, they will be immediately contact you for marketing opportunity. We have been able to help so many FPOs to do this. Digital marketing experts are there. If you want, I can give them contact. You can establish contact with them and you can work on digital marketing. So absolutely there should not be, I'm not painting a rosy picture. Don't think that there are no challenges, everything is fine. It's not like that. If you do earnest, sincere efforts, there is opportunity with FPOs. So now it's already 11:05. The mandated time is over. This is with regards to market opportunities. Next comes to governance related. This is one critical area. Farmers are not owning the FPOs. Many FPOs are having board of governors who are not owning it. This is something very local field level problem. You have to, this is where your interpersonal skills are required. You have to convince them. If they are really reluctant, you can change the board. You can ask the members to elect for new board. You can ask them, unless you devote 1 hour per month, 1 hour, 60 minutes per hour per month to your FPO, what is the point of working with the FPO as board of governance? You can really make room for others and quit. So this is something interpersonal. And coming to the skills of CEO, we are here for that only. Any CEO can, we have very good manuals, we have very good business plan templates, we have very good value chain related strategies, guidelines. So you can, your CEOs can really contact us and take our support. So these are the gamut of issues and challenges, opportunities available for FPOs. I will stop at this point. If you have any questions, if you have any future plans, kindly share. My coordinates are available with Meghna IIMR.